Hello Aries, welcome to your horoscope for April 2025. So for this month, the planets, we have on the 7th, we have Mercury going to be moving direct out of retrograde in Pisces, that's in your 12th house. And then we've also got on the 13th, Venus moving direct in Pisces too. So with the planets in your 12th house, you do have a lot in your 12th house, and it might be like you're just trying to want to go in, relax, spending more time on your own, or just more going in your head, being more introverted than extroverted. But Mercury will be going direct on the Venus, on the 13th, and then we have on the 16th. Mercury will moving into Aries, that's your first house. When that happens, you might feel more confident in your communication, more opinionated, quite stronger when it comes to your communication with people and your thoughts. And then we have on the 18th, Mars moving into Leo, which is going to be your 5th house, the house of relationships. So with that, you might be feeling a lot more with that more confident relationships, but it also could be arguments as well with that. So when we look at the cards here, Aries, it's like you're trying to find the strength, and as I was saying here about the realization of things coming true or being over opinionated, I feel like you need to take a step back this month and really assess things where you are. I feel like there's a lot of things going on around you, and you're really trying very hard to see how to assess things and switch up and to where you're going. I feel like it's like there's a need here to want to control things, but also show people your strength and your courage. But also it's about giving blessings to your life, what you have done, where you have been. But I still feel like this is time for like stepping back a bit as well. It's like a sense here of not being around people who are weak-minded, and you're trying to assert yourself and trying to get them to see things through a different lens, a different way of going about things and seeing things too. When I look at your work here, I feel like there could be a celebration coming up here. I feel like there's a sense here of like no obligations. I think it's an offer coming up, and it's like you're feeling like you're obligated to need to share or do things. But again, I feel like it's again about opinions that are coming up here too. But I do feel like this is a good sign. I feel like it's about a time to be quite social at work. I feel like there's an outstanding achievements. There could be a person here in your team at work that might be not impressed or a little bit stubborn, and you're trying to really negotiate with them terms and conditions of an agreement that's coming up here. When we look at family, I feel like there's a sense of someone sort of running away here, maybe a sense of leaving the family or giving up, or a sense of just leaving things behind. There is an outspoken stuff coming up here with siblings too, but I also feel like it's a sense of no hold bars, like there's like no rules here, and it's like coming backwards and forth as well, and you might find that things are just a little bit hard, a little bit touchy there. When we look at relationships here, Aries, I feel like it's about following through with things. There's too many options here, whether you're someone that's single, you're weighing up your options about who to go with, your little dates, or it could be about something within the relationship that there's too many options here. I feel like there's a bit of a balancing act that's going on here with relationships. I feel like that for some of you, you're just comfortable with where you are, and it's just decisions that need to be made. But I feel like you're too scared to make a decision here too about a certain relationship, and I feel like there's a situation here which you're scared of the outcome or what the outcome could be coming up. When it comes to money, there's a bit of a battle here about money and having to balance checkbooks or bank accounts. I feel like you just don't know where to do with your money, where to put it. When we look at here, I feel like there is a spiritual awareness, a spiritual need here. I also feel like there's a need for sort of a planned trip here. I feel like there's going to be a bargain that comes up, or some sort of deal, package deal for holiday that's going to make you quite excited about as well. When we look at friendships here, there might be a lost sleep over friends, or we might be having nightmare over friends. but I feel like there's a lack of sleep there, and someone I feel like they've a little bit overstepped the mark a little bit too. When we look at health, I do feel like there's a sense here of freeing yourself up, trying to be less stressed. I do get a sense of you need to rest and take it easy, but I also feel like you're overexerting yourself. You are trying a bit too much here when it comes to your health. Let me just see if I can get a channel here for you, Aries. So let's see. Aries, this is a month where it's no obligation holds bars. You really need to assert yourself and show who's boss. You also need to say what you need to say to other people, but then hold back. Say it once and then no longer to say it once more. It is time for you to see how other people see things, and also think about both sides of the coin, not just one side. For there are two sides of the story, and you need to be open to both sides, not just the side that you want to choose. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.